But when you put people in that situation, who are they going to look out for? Their own family, their own salary, so that they can take care of their family.
And then they're trying to get you to come in without representation from a realtor as well. So basically, they hold all the cards, right? And they're not going to tell you that necessarily, which that's unfortunate. It really is, yeah.
Okay, the next video is going to be the one that made it to the title. Okay, this is the one we get asked about all the time. So I want to share this with everybody.
Congratulations on buying your first home. Here's the packet.
Okay, perfect. So my payment for the next at least 12 months is going to be $21.50.
Yeah, it's $21.49, but you can round up.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So here's your escrow analysis for the last year. You do have a shortage of $5,212.
What do you mean a shortage of $5,212?
It means you paid that amount under what you were supposed to pay last year.
Do you remember when I was here last year and I asked you if my payment was $21.49?
Yes, of course I remember. That's the amount that you were supposed to be paying.
So you gave me the wrong amount to pay per month?
Nope. $21.50 was the correct amount, and that's the amount that you should have been paying.
Okay, so you told me $21.49. I paid $21.49. And now you're telling me that I'm short $5,000.
Can you talk more about that, Lisa?
I feel really bad for people who were in this situation and who were not prefaced properly. And it's all about putting the right expectations, because my clients ask me all the time, it's like, hey, is my payments going to increase? Is this rate locked in for 30 years? And I always tell them, yes, this portion, your payment and interest will stay the same. But keep in mind, your property tax and your home insurance may actually go up, because the value of your house, if it goes up, unfortunately, sometimes Uncle Sam will want a piece of that. This typically happens when you buy a brand new build. So really reconsider when you're taking a look at this beautiful brand new build homes. They're more susceptible to have that payment increase. And again, don't know why, but because it's brand new and everything like that, one, you already start off with a high property tax and Mello-Roos. And that escrow account that they're talking about, that difference is, say for instance, if you buy a brand new build and that builder bought that land 2, 3, 4 years ago before they got the permits and everything like that to build the whole entire community, they're paying that property tax $1,000 a year. Let's give it a number. And then you come in, you buy a $500,000 house, and now your property tax is $6,000. And when you built in an escrow account, it should have accounted for some of that, not all of that, but it's not uncommon for you to have that first supplemental tax bill be $3,000 to sometimes $8,000.
When you're setting people up for these mortgages and everything else, are you explaining that during the time about that supplemental tax bill?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And a lot of times I'll tell people too, it's like, hey, I'm going to tell you this so that you know, but it's very, very common for people to forget this. So just remember, when you get a supplemental tax bill, please call me. And I tell people that, hey, just because this transaction is almost over doesn't mean that our relationship is going to be that way. So always come back to me, always ask me about this, and I'll do the math for them. And if it's a existing home, it's easier for me to do the math based on what the seller purchased the house for originally versus this one. So it's easier for me to get to that number. But when it's a builder, it's really hard because nobody would know how much they paid for property tax on the land portion until you get that supplemental. Then you see yourself what the difference is.
Well, you know what's crazy too is I didn't learn about supplemental tax bills from, a mortgage professional like you. I learned about it from a realtor. And honestly, this is something that every realtor should be educating their clients on, especially if they're buying a new build. Because like what you just mentioned, that land is worth much less than when you put a house on it. And then that's what the builder was paying. So that supplemental tax bill is coming, and it's going to be, pretty large in those cases. So new builds, it's like, okay, well, I'm getting a brand new house. All these things are happening, but that has to be understood. There's going to be things that are unknown, and either the mortgage professional or the real estate agent really should be helping to educate their client on that, because there's just so many unknowns when it comes to this, and having a realtor or a mortgage professional that knows about these things and gives you that education is key, very key.
A lot of times when you go to these brand new builds, they kind of force you without forcing you, right? They give you all these incentives to go with the in-house lender whose main job is to pound these out. They are on a quota structure. If they don't close X amount of loans, they get canned. And it's really sad. It's really unfortunate. But when you put people in that situation, who are they going to look out for? Their own family, their own salary, so that they can take care of their family.
And then they're trying to get you to come in without representation from a realtor as well. So basically, they hold all the of cards, right? And they're not going to tell you that necessarily, which that's unfortunate.
That's why when you go look at those homes, it's in the little small fine print that, hey, property tax is this, Melrose is this, solar leases is this. They put it in little fine print, but the purchase price, they put it very, very big because now that's all you're focusing on, you know? And it looks really good. So we're gonna end it here. Thank you everybody for watching. If you guys have other videos you guys want us to react to, or questions and concerns about your home ownership or buying a home for the first time, anything like that, or inspections or loans, give us a call, reach out to us, social media, all that, okay? But we're gonna let you guys go. Catch you guys next time, okay? Chi fams, peace out.